Alright, here we go. This is a ranked 2v2 on Duel, and for some reason the CPU lag icons are up here. I guess that's probably just this patch. Bugs this patch. Anyway, it's going to be on Duel between the Carbon team in the upper left. It is Makeshift in the packed Helix, and ichan in the classic Striker. In the bottom right, it is the blue team. Nullkuhl in the Gothic Osprey, and Sitta, I think, is that what that? Yeah, Sitta in the Pirate Warthog. Both teams gonna go for a corner first, which is pretty standard on Duel. Just waiting for Nullkuhl to finalize his loadout, and then we'll be good to go. I'm a little confused as to why this is popping up, but I do want to mention now that we have about 15 seconds left. Carbon put the current player credits below the name. I actually asked for that in Discord, so that's pretty awesome. Thanks, James. We will see if we can get more of what I would prefer soon. But yes, there you go. Finally getting the game going. Nullkuhl and Sitta neutralizing their corner. ichan and Makeshift doing the exact same thing and producing tanks over here on the Carbon side to keep that neutralization speed up. Sitta as the Warthog going straight for the T-45 over here. And the Carbon team just a little bit behind the blue team in terms of second outpost taking speed, I guess that's what you want to call it. But it's going to be pretty close to even. Now there's two tanks over there for the Carbon team and only one and a Warthog over here, so it's going to be pretty even. But yeah, you generally want to body block for your units, just like both teams were doing just now. So you know, just got to heal up your mech. You don't have to worry about your unit health. Makeshift doing a quick scout around to see what the blue team is doing, and they are going pretty standard, so there's not really that much to worry about for the Carbon team. ichan did look like he got himself killed by their neutrals on their forward, so the blue team will probably start to get a little bit ahead of the Carbon team. What is all this stuff? Okay, just tons of tanks. So the Carbon team's actually ahead of the blue team in terms of neutralizing and knocking down the creeps or latched infantry in their outpost. So blue team gonna grab this really quick. So again, very, very even game as of now. Oh no, this did not get taken yet. Wow, weird. Interesting. So I guess, yeah, the blue team is gonna be slightly ahead in economy, and I don't know why I'm hearing that ping sound on my end here in the spectator. That's pretty irritating. But it does look like the Carbon team going straight for that goalie first. Goalie gonna be ignored by the blue team going in from the corner over here, but Nullkuhl over here to heal up their Longhorns, so they will be okay with this approach for now. There's no bomber on the opposing team to Mantis, and grenades won't be that effective here because a lot of them will bounce, you know, off of the ledge over here. Well, we'll see. We'll see how Makeshift decides to take this. Gonna just start to. Yeah, Nullkuhl will easily be able to pull that back. Blue team taking it under their middle under their control for now. ichan moving up 24 to 20 in terms of units on the field in favor of the Carbon team, and pretty even in upkeep. So I don't know where the majority of that. I will ask everybody. I will ask for an army tab, like a clickable pop-up that's similar to. No, not that. Oh wow, I can't click on people's names right there. But that's similar to this, but that just shows current army, not complete loadouts. I'm gonna make a lot of spectator requests for all you guys for these videos. But the blue team pushing in, that might be a little bit dangerous. Makeshift a little bit low on health. I didn't realize because I was talking so much, but I didn't realize if Makeshift was spamming grenades, which would be the technique of choice, I think, for the Helix. First blood going to Makeshift, but that artillery real low on health just sets it down and immediately dies. But okay, yeah, Makeshift spamming missiles, not grenades, and ichan grabbing the box. Okay, it has been on the field for about a minute. Spawns every 2 minutes for the entire game, and Duel is the only map with 2 lockboxes. Salt being the only other map with a lockbox with a single. So now it does look like Nullkuhl going to try to neutralize that close outpost. That was a slick move after they were able to take that middle outpost under their control. 30 to 54 right now in favor of the blue team. Nullkuhl still has not been responded to by the Carbon team. They have not noticed Nullkuhl's absence, very brief absence, so it's very understandable, but they have not noticed that their outpost has gone neutral or that there were a bunch of tanks sat there. And now Nullkuhl with a great placement of infantry back here away from the enemy mech. They will be able to grab this under his control. Will he be able to keep it out of, you know, getting neutralized? And instead of probably, okay, dropping butchers and also probably hitting that F1, you know, boosted DPS air-to-ground ability and stacking it with F3. Makeshift gonna try to get this neutralized, but really low on health, needs to get out of there and does get finished off by the Longhorn on the ground. Transforms, but a little bit too late, and probably wouldn't have mattered because nullkuhl was there to kill him anyway. So butcher drop after butcher drop by Sitta could actually, I think he could even push in with, stack a couple of butchers, push in with his Longhorn, and support with Warthog Fire. Okay, but now brutes go in this outpost for Makeshift, so nullkuhl deciding to just not knock down the brutes and take some creeps or something like that, but just going straight for the fort push. I don't think this is going to be enough because Makeshift has grenades. I think I would hope that the Helix player bought into grenades. Yeah, level 3, but there is no mechs to react right here. Ichan forced to go back and is going to sword, but Makeshift needs to start grenade spamming as soon as freaking possible. ASAFP. And ichan sorting. This might actually get the finish with nullkuhl healing up. Does he have the nullkuhl getting finished off? But does nullkuhl actually have the? Yes, does have no, does not have. Or wait, that's on this. That's the active here. Okay, yeah. Overshield ability is F3. So does the Carbon team have a lunchbox? Is the question. While Sitta just, you know, shooting away, constantly softening and killing those units at the forward outpost. And nullkuhl actually going to go for the finish here. That is going to be it. I don't think Makeshift needs to body block as much as possible here. But, oh, no. Okay, pulled my focus away. But yes, does body block. So, yeah, once again, they need a lunchbox and they need to probably wall up just a little bit because they need to prevent any heavy drops. And it's 49-47 right now. So the Carbon team is still in this game. They have slightly less units. It's pretty even. 30 to 33 units on the field. And Makeshift getting kill on Sitta, but that's about it. Oh man, nullkuhl putting the Longhorn in 2 locations. Body block needs to go down by ichan and Makeshift, but Longhorn firing in. It's so close. It's 5 HP or so, or 5%, or not even 5%. That's like 2%. No, Makeshift and ichan not putting down lunchbox, not putting down a wall. So yeah, I don't really see any reason not to do that at this point. And nullkuhl is going to just keep dropping tanks, and there's definitely holes in this defense. No one responding now, and there you go. Nullkuhl will easily be able to get this finish. Makeshift trying to come back to defend, but it is too little too late. Finally spamming the grenades when the game is over. But yeah, so this game ranked 2v2 on Duel, going to nullkuhl and Sitta. But I did definitely enjoy Makeshift and ichan's approach there to the mid. Makeshift and ichan were just really behind in the mid fight. They needed more unit presence. They needed to leapfrog further up. That coordinated ferrying to that corner, that bottom right area of the mid by nullkuhl and Sitta, that was actually really powerful because Sitta was able to continue ferrying over while nullkuhl stayed there and healed, ensuring that all their units survived. So they didn't lose anything. So they both gained position and gained ground in, you know, killing the neutrals on their side, while the Carbon team did not really approach in the same way at all. They kind of approached more safely and slowly, and when the blue team got their clump there at the bottom right of mid, the Carbon team kind of stayed back. They put a little bit of artillery up, but yeah, they were just much slower there in that mid fight. And once the blue team pushed in and grabbed the mid, nullkuhl with those drops, that was probably the most turning pointist. I guess that's not a word, but the biggest turning point of the match, I guess, if you want to call it anything. Why is this still going? Why is this anyway? Yeah, dropping those Longhorn and no reaction, and you know the Carbon team did not catch that in time. So, you know, obviously, and you can watch the game from there, it's pretty obvious how they took advantage of that and continued dropping. No lunchbox, no wall for the Carbon team, and that was GG. So, guys, send in your games. Keep playing. set up your freaking replay folders, as I keep saying over and over again. I've been doing this for so long, and people who have played in the beta stages, like when I first started casting around that time, they still don't realize that you have to make these replay folders for replays to even exist on your computer, or else your computers are not saving your games. Your computer, you know, your AirMech client is not actually saving your replays. Anyway, once again, this is our UI, and that is game. See you next time.